Hey guys, I'm back recording Be Less Single. I know it's been a while since the last one. Kinda got a little busy. Didn't get enough time to really just sit and play. I don't want to play this with my parents around for reasons. And yeah, so I never really got that chance. Anyway, let's see if I can remember what happened last time, because I really don't remember. Okay, we did the thing with Christine, right? Yeah, we went to the storage, I think, to get the props for Little Shop. Okay. I squeeze my way through the sea of my classmates on their way to lunch so I can get to the auditorium entrance. Christine is usually hanging out in the theater whenever she can, and I need to spend time with her every chance I get. Dang. I see Michael walking to the library with his headphones on, so I wave at him frantically. He smiles and flips me off, stopping and gesturing to the library with his head, asking me silently if I want to come along. I'll say yes, he's your best friend. I give him an apologetic look and point towards the theater. He gives me a thumbs up and keeps walking. Glad to know I have Michael on my side again. I'll have to call him later so he can help me prepare myself for Christine coming over. I hope he's on your side. Oh yeah, speaking of Michael, there was a lot of discourse about him on Tumblr, so, I think a lot of people who have been through abuse have said that it did trigger their memories, so what I think I'm going to do when I do Michael's route, I am going to probably do the rewritten version and record it, but I am curious, so I'll just do the old version on my own, like outside of YouTube, because I thought it was just him being upset over getting what's it called? Like getting abandoned, but people are saying it's like pretty much borderline abusive to the point that it is abusive, so I can't really say because I didn't experience the route myself, so we'll see. I push open the doors to the auditorium with a bit more confidence. I can do this. I can do this. I am really scared I'm gonna miss more theater references. Huh. I thought she'd be in here for sure. Roar! Ah! Oh, ack! Christine pops up from behind a row of chair, and I stumble back and fall on my ass. Ow, my butt, and my dignity. I'm Christine. Oh, sorry about that. My poor butt. How'll I ever recover? Here, I'll help you up. Christine offers me a hand and helps me to my feet. She's surprisingly strong for her size. So, what's up? Aren't you supposed to be eating lunch or something? Wait, Christine, do you not eat lunch? Not from this cafeteria if I can help it. Besides, I'm going on a one-day diet to prepare for all the cookie dough I'm going to eat. Jeremy, you're not supposed to do that. What if you get salmonella? Humans aren't a species designed to last. I mean, we've already stopped evolving, so me. Huh, yeah, I guess so. I'm just here to try to finish up my math homework. It's always quiet in here. If they don't have a theater class, people usually only come in here to make out or to cry. Wonder who you've seen cry. I'm guessing you've witnessed both? I ignore the couples, but if someone's crying, I always go talk to them. I love her so much. I'm about to comment on how kind and sweet I'm pretty sure that should be is. That is when I hear the door squeak open behind us. We both turn around to see who's entered the theater. Oh shit, sorry guys, I didn't think anyone would be in here. Am I interrupting something? That's Rich! Hey Rich, we were just talking. We weren't making out or anything like that. Yeah, okay. He doesn't look that convinced. Rich, please! We stand there awkwardly in silence for a bit. Rich scans the auditorium, taking it all in. Then he raises an eyebrow and points at the pile of props Christine and I collected last night. What's all that? Jeremy was helping me gather together some props and costumes for the musical. We found a lot of really good stuff. Christine's eyes light up as she gets an idea. She turns on her heels to stare down Rich with her irresistible puppy eyes. Hey, speaking of the musical... Fuck to the no. Aw, come on, Rich. I didn't even get to finish asking asking you. Jeremy and I are gonna do it. Join us! Join us! Yes, join us, Rich! Join us! Christine and I start chanting, join us together. She's practically bouncing up and down. I would so do that too. Jesus, what the fuck is this? Pippin? There, right there! I'm sorry. Every time I see there, right there, that's what I think. You made a theater reference! You can't tell me you don't want to now. I helped Jake study up on musicals before we joined the fall play, so you two could have conversation starters. Doesn't mean I want to sing on stage in front of everyone. Oh, that is so nice of him! We won't force you, but we do really, really need people. Rich groans and rolls his eyes. Whatever, sure, musicals may be social My gosh. Musicals may be social suicide, but at this point, it's not like I can sink any lower. Maybe I'll join the fucking marching band while I'm at it. I have a friend who keeps telling us join band. I'm being serious! So am I. My older brother used to play the trumpet, so I'm sure it's lying around somewhere. Ooh, that's cool! Are you really going to audition for the musical? Hey, it's something to do. That's the spirit, I guess. Right, yeah. Are you okay? I was, looking for someone in here, but they're not here, so I'm just gonna go. Have fun making out or whatever. We're not making out! We weren't! And he's already gone. I hope he's doing okay. He seemed fine to me. You sure, Jeremy? I was about to watch some of Newsies on my laptop. Forget math homework. Care to join me? Me! Oh my gosh! Forget math homework. Math homework sucks. I'm failing that class. I don't actually know if I'm failing. I'm taking dual enrollment, so I don't know my grade because they don't post it online. But I failed a lot of my quizzes, so... Yes! I mean, sure. I used to be good at math. What happened? Christine smiles and pulls out her headphones, scooting closer to me. I can feel my heart beating faster. I don't know. As I can hear the music of the opening credits. If I'm this flustered now, how will I survive when she comes over tomorrow? Oh, it's Friday. Nice. I grab the sponge off the counter and scrub as hard as I can at the stain in the corner of the floor. No dice. I grimace and scrub even harder, but it's incredibly persistent. Are we home? Oh, it was a time skip. Oh, we don't get to hear their comments on Newsies. Don't bother, son. That stain's been there since we bought the place. Huh. Seriously? Oh man, Christine's gonna think I'm a slob. You've been cleaning for 2 hours. I think you can give it a rest. Besides, it's only going to get messy again while you kids are baking. That's why I don't clean. Does his mug say Papa? Oh, is that a bear? Papa Bear, okay. With that kind of logic, we'd never clean anything. I believe your father is trying to find a nicer way to say, stop obsessing over one spot of the wall that you have no hope of getting off before you scrub off the paint. Thankfully, I'm saved from having to come up with a retort by the sound of a rapid, enthusiastic knock at the door. It's Christine! I'll get that. I almost trip in my hurry to get the door. I swing it open, and there's Christine, balancing bags upon bags of baking ingredients in her hands. She even has a cookbook balanced on her head. How the heck did she even manage to knock on the door? How did you? Did you, kick it or something? And how can you balance a book on your head? Hey, Jeremy, can you take this off my head? I think I'm about to drop it. On it. How did you get it there, anyway? I practically dive at Christine to retrieve the book and end up colliding into her awkwardly. I'm about to apologize, but she just laughs at the situation, a few cute little snorts breaking in through her giggles. Oh man, have I fallen hard. Oh, I'm falling for her too. I love her so much! After a second, I move out of the way and let her step inside. She kicks off her shoes and sets down her piles of baking supplies on the kitchen counter. When she finally has her arms free, she skips back over to me and hugs me in greeting. What am I saying? It's so good to see you! Are you ready to do some serious baking? I even made a special Broadway playlist for the occasion. All happy stuff! You better have stuff from Waitress! So no Act 2 songs then? Oh, please. Okay. Act 2. Not unless they're about happy endings. Thank God. So you're the Christine Canigula. Jeremy's told me so much about you. Really? No! Are you kidding? There was this one time he came home from school with an entirely red face just because you'd asked him what time it was. Oh my gosh. I leap out of my seat at a speed that could rival the track team and start to not so subtly push my dad out of the room. Thank you, Dad! We'll be fine on our own for a bit. Alright, I can take a hint. You two, you kids have fun now. He starts to leave, but then backtracks and winks at us. But not too much fun. I'll check up on you two in a few hours after I finish some work. Bring back some original jokes! My dad leaves, finally, and I release a long sigh. I see Christine this is so cute! And it's a waitress reference! I see Christine setting up out of the corner of my eye, laying out baking ingredients and decorations of all kind across all of the counter space. After she's emptied all the bags, she throws an apron over her head and tosses one over to me. It only takes a taste. Save. I have no idea if that one's a theater reference or if that's just referring to theater in general, and I feel so bad because I don't know. It says save your drama for the stage. Cute! I pull it over my head and turn around so Christine can tighten it around my waist. So, the Christine Canigula, huh? Do you really talk about me a lot? Oh no. No, I think it's too soon to confess. Wait, how do I ask the squip for help? Because she hasn't shown, I don't know if she's really shown much interest in that yet. I don't know if she's, why, all the stuff that she's been implying could be platonic too. Like, all that could just be friendly? I don't know. I'll deny it. He's over-exaggerating. I think he's just excited I have a new friend he gets to tell embarrassing stories to. He doesn't make up these sort of things for Michael? No, he doesn't make up these sort of things for Michael? Michael knows more about me than I know about myself. He knows the good, the bad, and the horrifically embarrassing about me. Oh, great to have a friend like that. I'll have to chat him up sometime. Oh no. Joke's on you, Michael would never betray me. We had some conversations while you were in the hospital. Did you really use a nightlight until you were 10? Shut up! No, it's cute! Shut up! He also said that in first grade you used to be scared of giraffes and started crying when you visited the zoo on the class field trip because a nice lady was trying to help you feed them. Fun story, my dad could... I guess it's a zoo? I don't really know what to call it, but at this place we go, you can feed the giraffes, okay? And then my dad convinced this, I don't know how old she was maybe like teens, young 20s, convinced her to put the crackers that we feed the giraffes in her mouth and like stick her head out, and then the giraffe tongue just like grabbed it from her mouth, licking her face too. They had purple tongues. Purple! And they tried to lick my hand. It was a perfectly rational reaction. Sorry if I'm being too loud with the audio. Christine just makes me really happy. Oh, was Widow Jeremy afraid of the big tall friends giving him kisses? I love her so much. I invited you over here to bake, not to roast. I can do both. I'm a woman of enormous talent. And speaking of baking, we didn't really get to that. Right. Justine digs into her backpack and produces a speaker. Then she places it on the kitchen table and starts messing with her phone, presumably setting up the playlist. Please have a lot of waitress songs, Christine. It's only good if you have waitress songs, because this is baking. I decide to make myself useful by pulling up our text conversation from the previous night to check out our agenda. Looks like 8 dozen chocolate chip cookies, 4 trays of brownies, 4 dozen cupcakes, and 3 trays of Rice Krispie bars? How the fuck are we gonna do this? How the heck are we gonna do this? Oh, I forgot to tell you, I delegated some things to Jenna Rowland. She offered to help out. She's really a sweetheart. I'd love to get her to know her better. Yeah, I kinda get a feeling she could use some friends. Jenna Rowland is my other girl. She's tied for second with Brooke. I love those 3 girls. Don't really like Chloe that much, even though I have so many headcanons that develop her a lot. I still don't really like Chloe. Then I'm there to provide. Anyway, she's taking over the chocolate chip cookies for us. She told me she has a fantastic recipe. And my cousin offered to do the brownies, but I couldn't let him. For obvious reasons. Who's your cousin? I don't know your cousin. Why couldn't he help out? Christine gives a little huff, tucking her hair behind her ear with resignation. He's, She looks left and right, as if afraid someone's listening in. Drug dealer. I saw this somewhere else too. Are we all headcanoning this? Oh. Wait. Justin or Dustin? I just saw I thought like maybe Dustin Crop, and then I see Justin, and now I'm thinking Justin LeBoy, but that's probably not right. Oh, yeah, I know him. Justin, right? Dustin. Are we all headcanoning this, or was this in the new musical? Cause I listened to it, like 2-3 times. I don't know. Is this just a headcanon, or is this like confirmed? I can't believe you're related to him. You're so... And he seems so... What? Are you close to my cousin Dustin? Do you trust him? I've only ever seen him briefly at school and at the Halloween party, but Michael's gotten edibles for us from Dustin before, so I think your concern is justified. Christine gives me a look for a casual mention of consuming weed brownies. Thankfully, she just presses play on her phone instead of giving me a lecture. Ooh... I haven't heard that song in forever. It's been so long since I've listened to Sound of Music. A few of my favorite things start playing, and Christine's face instantly lights up with pleasure within the first few notes. She elegantly walks back over to me in the kitchen, her feet in time with Julie Andrews' vocals. Let's start with brownies! Sounds good to me. You need to flirt a bit with her to test her reactions. We need to know where you stand with her, relationship-wise. Okay, can you dig through the bags for flour and cocoa powder while I find the sugar and wet ingredients? I attempt to smolder and stare deeply into Christine's eyes. As you wish. Is that a Princess Bride reference? Maybe. Now there's a movie that needs a musical adaptation. Humperdinck is a character just asking for a tap number. My sister has seen Princess Bride. I have not. I know nothing about it. You are so right. Still giggling, I start to rifle through the bags that Christine brought. Try again, this time without any references to geeky movies. Be smooth. Be chill. Be more chill. Jeez, whatever happened to be yourself? It would have been sound advice had you stuck with the changes we previously made. Fuck off and help me find the ingredients. Mood. Squip, you can just stop. The cocoa powder is in the bag right in front of you. You can see it. Oh. I grab it, feeling more than a little stupid that I even asked for its help. Okay, now where's the flour? Also right in front of you. Wasn't asking you. Can you shut up for like 10 seconds? If you insist. Are you going to shut up for literally 10 seconds? No, not the Christine. The script deactivates temporarily. It's a relief until I remember that it advised me to try flirting with Christine, and I no longer have my computerized wingman to feed me a line. Shit. Crap. Christine looks over at me in concern. Do you need help finding the stuff? Maybe talk about... Huh? I don't know. I don't want to flirt yet. Talk about the squip? No, that might be a touchy subject. Could I go back if I don't? I don't know. So I don't want to flirt with her. I don't want to go out like right away. This feels so soon. When you know nothing about dating. Squip, play it off. Talk about the script. I'll just go back, maybe. No. So I either play it off or talk about the squip. I don't want to flirt. I don't want to flirt. No. Flirting is scary. Play it off, talk about the script, play it. Well, I said crap, so maybe I could just, like, talk about... I'll just play it off. No, I found it. I just remembered I have a chem test on Monday. Forgot to study. I dig out the flour and cocoa powder and set them prominently out on the counter. I'm in your chemistry class. We don't have a test. We just started a new unit. Did I say chem? I meant pre-calc. Sorry. Oh, pre-calc is hard. That was like... Yeah, that was hard. There's a lot of stuff. AP Calculus AB was so much easier. There was less stuff. Wait, no, I didn't read. You can tell me things, silly. I'm a good listener. Are you sure there's nothing you want to talk about? It's nothing. I can handle it. Christine's face falls as she resigns herself once again to laying out ingredients. All right. Oh man, my problem really was nothing. But I didn't mean to offend Christine like that. She's a super empathetic friend. She only wanted to help. A new song begins on Christine's playlist. It's something I don't recognize, but the first few notes make her eyes light up and grab my hand. What's this? It's one of the added songs from The Little Mermaid on Broadway. It's called One Step Closer. You know how to waltz? Oh, I haven't heard it in a while. I only watched the junior version with my friend in it, so I don't really know if I remember that song. No. Come here, I'll teach you. Oh gosh, right now? What about the... Christine cuts me off by pressing a finger to my lips to shush me, grabbing my hand and pulling me in close. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I shuffle a bit closer to Christine. She beams at me and lowers her hand from my lips, linking it with my left hand. Aw, you're standing on her foot. I jump back a little bit suddenly. Sorry. It's fine. I know this is your first time, so we'll just take it nice and slow. Follow my lead and tell me if you get uncomfortable. Well, damn it, Christine. I'm always uncomfortable. I'll dance with her. I'll dance with her. I don't really know what I'm doing. We haven't even started dancing yet. No, just like in general. Okay, get closer to me. I don't bite. I shuffle closer, careful to avoid Christine's foot this time. We're so close, I'm a little scared she'll hear my heart pounding. Just listen to the beat for a sec. Listen to those violins. It makes me feel all tingly inside. It's so new and surprising, you know? I try to get into the beat of the music. I definitely get what she's talking about. It's a really nice song. That, however, does not dissuade my crippling self-doubt. Mood! I think you should lead. No problem at all, but I won't be dipping you or anything. Baby steps. And speaking of baby steps, make sure your steps are tiny once we start moving. We don't have a lot of space to work with. We're gonna knock something down, aren't we? God, dancing with her is hard enough, but the small kitchen is making it so intimate. Not that I'm super uncomfortable with that, but this kind of thing makes it hard to read where I stand in regards to my relationship potential with Christine. Is waltzing an enclosed area something that friends do? I don't know. Nice step back, you step forward. She moves her left foot back to demonstrate, then looks up at me expectantly. I hesitantly take a small step forward with my right foot. Christine nods and smiles. Okay, I think you've got that part. Are you ready to try turning? Aw, Love Jeremy is so cute. You tell me. She giggles and gently pushes against my shoulder, guiding us into a slow turn. Christine is a great, and thankfully patient, teacher. The way she moves lets my body know what to do, even though my brain is an empty whirlwind of panic. I hope you're aware that she's having you dance the girl's part. Whatever, it doesn't really matter, does it? I think we're doing surprisingly well. Let him dance the girl's part. She's like, shut up, Squip. I thought you'd say that. I just wanted to make sure you knew. Noted. Now, can I get back to dancing with the girl of my dreams? Jeremy? Yeah? You still with me? I'm gonna turn you again. You were spacing out. Sorry, I get lost in your eyes a lot. She snorts and breaks eye contact for a second to blush down at her feet. You finally flirted. Jeremy! Oh my god, I said that out loud. I just said that out loud. Oh, you're very sweet, Jeremy. You give great compliments. I think you have nice eyes, too. I can physically feel the blush creeping up my neck. Shoot, hold yourself together! Ah, that line sounds so familiar, but I cannot, for the life of me remember if that's, like, just a theater reference or not. Oh, gosh, Thanks. Christine pulls me in close, suddenly, completely engrossed now in her role as the suave, handsome leader of our dancing duo. She winks at me and somehow manages a handsome smolder I could never dream to achieve before leaning down and whispering in my ear, Jeremy, we need to make those brownies. Can we finish the song? We didn't even get a dramatic ending pose. Christine gives me a nod of approval, and we get back into step. We always need the dramatic ending pose. When I think back to the last time we hung out, looking for stuff in the storage room, I get an idea. Can I try lifting you again? Are you sure you can do it? Oh my god, that sounded really mean. I'm sorry. I didn't mean, like, just go for it. Here goes nothing. Scratch that. Here goes my pride, potentially. I can't say that. Potentially. I crouch down and try my best to get a solid grip on her waist, then slowly straighten my legs to lift her into the air. Christine lets out a little squeak, then full on laughs and spread her arms out wide as I spin her in the air. You're gonna knock something down! You did it! You're amazing, Jeremy! Well, I had a great teacher. I'm not amazing on my own. I think that's something we did together. I guess you're right. We're amazing! She beams down at me. I slowly lower her to the floor as the song fades out. We're both breathing probably a bit heavier than we should after such minimal physical activity, but it's hard to think about that when her face is so close to mine. I mean, I get tired just doing a little bit of work. Her lips are right there! She sighs happily and tilts her chin up that I could almost just lean in and don't. Her hand suddenly pushes back against my chest. So, where's your mixer at? It's okay, Jeremy. Just push down that crushing disappointment deep inside of where you won't have to deal with it for a while. That's a constant mood. I walk over to the cabinet by the fridge and retrieve the electric mixer. I see Christine shuffling around to gather all the remaining ingredients. Finally, we're doing what we came here to do. Okay, we have everything, I think. Oh, wait, eggs! Do you have eggs? We're doubling the recipe, so we need 8. That's a lot, but we're usually not that prepared around here. Let me check. I open the fridge, hoping and praying that my dad's self-improvement kick made him go out and buy actual groceries. Thankfully, there's a carton right near the front. Watch as it's empty. I pull it out and set it on the counter in front of Christine. Great! 1, 2, 3, 7. There's only 7 here. Frick. You said it. Are you sure that's all the eggs you have? Honestly, it's just a miracle we had that many. I go back to the fridge to double check anyway. I shift around jars and pickles and... Is that a moldy spaghetti from last month? I make a mental note to throw that out after Christine leaves. Ew. Jackpot! Shoved all the way at the back is another dented carton. I pull it out triumphantly and place my second offering in front of Christine. 1 left! Perfect! Wow, that's lucky. She pulls the egg out and places it with the rest, humming One Day More under her breath as she works. Oh, I don't remember how that song goes, dang it. Oh, that's Jeremy. So, we add all the good stuff first. Define good stuff. Sugar, butter. Why couldn't you have done sugar, butter, flour? I would have been so happy. Cocoa powder, salt. Gotcha! Christine walks over to me, the first set of ingredients balanced in her hand. She passes them one by one to me as I plug in the mixer. Okay, you pour in these 3, I'll go melt the butter, okay? I nod and she wanders off to the microwave while I measure everything else in the bowl. Crap, did I just add sugar or salt? I taste a pinch of it. Salt. Definitely salt. Christine comes back with the melted butter just as I add the sugar. Alright, Jeremy, do you want to help me out by pouring in the butter? Okay. I'm a little confused, but I take the bowl of melted butter from her and pour it in anyway. For some reason, she even makes a whooshing sound effect as I pour it in. Aww. I turn to her, giving my kindness, what the hell, look. Christine blinks and then face palms. Oh my god, I was baking with my little brother and sisters yesterday. Joey loves to pour in the ingredients. Joey is 5. Huh, okay, that explains it. I was kind of afraid to ask. I'm sorry, sometimes my brain just reverts to big sister mode without my permission. It's fine, it was really cute actually. So, do you want to help me crack the eggs? Stop! Pretty please. Christine slips past me to get the eggs, shaking her head. No wonder you reminded me of my 5-year-old brother. You're a menace, just like him. Mean. Christine starts cracking eggs into the mixer. I'm guessing she bakes a lot with her siblings. She's cracking them so naturally. I always get nervous cracking eggs because I'm afraid I'll mess it up. Same. Still, I want to be helpful, so I grab some from the pile, too. It'll be fine as long as I don't think about it too much. Just crack the egg, no problem. It's easy. Just do it like those chefs do on Cutthroat Kitchen. If they can crack an egg under pressure, I can too. Even if I know no sabotages on that show could ever produce the stress levels caused by my need to impress a cute girl like Christine. Cute girls are so hard. All right, here. Steady, steady. I whap the egg against the side. Oh, no. Of the bowl, cracking it open and causing little bits of shell to fly and land on the surface of the batter. I'm so startled that I dropped the two halves of the egg shell as well. What just happened? I look over at Christine, and she's just staring at the bowl in utter disbelief. She doesn't seem to be processing what just happened either. Maybe, yeah, that seems smart. Could you, get that with a spoon? I don't trust myself to go after it. So you just expect me to go around cleaning up your messes for you, Jeremy? Crap. I stare back at Christine, not even daring to blink. I can't believe I've done this. Really? You really can't believe you did something clumsy and stupid in front of Christine? Because this has never, ever happened before. Is it really necessary for you to make it worse every time I embarrass myself? I feel so bad. Oh, shoot. Of course, Jeremy, it's in my programming. If scripts let their hosts act this way without some form of punishment, they'd be utterly useless. There's enough punishment of embarrassment. Since I can no longer use electric stimulation for this effect, further ridicule is a close second. Oh, shoot. I try my best to convey a deep sigh toward the script telepathically. Based on the way it rolls its eyes, I think it got the message. Christine snickers, jerking my attention away from evil Reeves. I'm kidding, Jeremy. Don't look so serious. It's all good. Oh, I was actually scared. I'll be honest. Anyway, using a spoon is a great idea. We wouldn't want to stick our hands in the batter when we're supposed to be selling these. Oh, thanks. Even though she was kidding, I still feel a little bad about Christine's comment. She really shouldn't have to clean up after me. It's not fair to her. At least I contributed something to fix it. We let the mixer run and listen to Christine's playlist, dancing around the small kitchen. The opening number of Little Shop of Horror comes on, and Christine's eyes light up. I'm just happy there's finally a song playing that I know some of the words to. Ah, shoot. Where's my phone? I'll just go quickly play the first song then. I hope I don't get copyright. Quickly. Maybe that's too loud. I don't know if that's too loud. I don't have really a microphone. Just use the laptop one, so... Maybe after the baking scene, I might end the episode.
On the 21st day of the month of September.
Oh, is that why everyone's been talking about that? Huh. I'll have to... Maybe I'll listen to that. I was wondering about the 21st day thing. Is that a reference to Little Shop? Because I still actually need to listen to that. Little Shop of Horrors, Little Shop of Terrors. You already know the words! Good for you! I used to watch the Rick Moranis movie a lot with my dad. Christine stops dancing and looks at me with great concern. So, is that the only version you've seen? Well, yeah, but same difference, right? Oh, Jeremy, you don't know, do you? Know what? What's she talking about? Christine moves over to me with a grim expression and beckons me forward, cupping her hands around my ear and whispering. What? Go back. What? What the heck? Are you serious? That's how it ends? What kind of messed up ending is that? Theater's not all fake smiles and chorus lines, silly. It's also about the suffering of fictional characters. Dang, don't you love it when you make your characters suffer? Just like real life, with less emphasis on the fictional part. If you say so. Don't give me that look, Squip. I don't have time for an existential crisis right now. Butt out. You're not real, Jeremy's. Hate to break it to you. The timer we set beeps, so Christine walks over and shuts it off, lifting the top so I can add vanilla and baking powder. Anyway, despite that monstrosity of an ending, I'd have to say Little Shop is one of my absolute favorites. I mean, I guess I'm not quite as experienced with musicals, but me too. You're hoping for Audrey, I assume. Heck yeah! It's a really great and challenging role, even if the writing is a little outdated. I mean, I just feel like as the female lead, she could have been more proactive in getting out of her rough living situations. And it seems a little far-fetched that she would want to be in a relationship with Seymour after her traumatic experiences with Oren. Like, she shouldn't need to have a boyfriend to be comfortable and worthwhile as a character. Is this referring to yourself too? Yeah. But it's still a role with great solos, and I think my performance could portray a lot of underlying strength to her character, don't you think? Well, I think you can do anything, Christine. That's so sweet of you to say. Christine stops mid-thought, snapping into character. She steps away from the counter, placing a hand dramatically to her heart and begins to sing. I'm sorry, I don't know Little Shop songs. I still need to listen to it. I feel so bad for not really knowing these. I'm his December bride. He's father. He knows best. Our kids play howdy doody as the sun sets in the west, a picture out of Better Homes and Gardens magazine. Far from Skid Row, I dream we'll go somewhere that's green. I am really sorry if you wanted me to sing that. I don't know that song. She finishes with this emotional glint in her eye, like she's about to cry, but picturing the happiest moment in her life at the same time. I'm not sure I could ever quite capture the expression. Wow. Finally, she breaks into a giggle and curtsies, tugging at the sides of her apron as she touches one foot behind the other. How was that? Could you see what I was going for? Totally, absolutely, though I have to ask. I crack a mischievous smile and nudge her lightly. Is that the voice you're using for Audrey? Her smile fades into a look of mild shock and horror. Really? What's wrong with it? Nothing's wrong with it. It's just, I could do way better with the accent. Maybe I'll go for Audrey. Christine leans forward, smirking adorably as she lets herself in on the joke. Okay then, Mr. Hotshot, dazzle me. It's just... I don't know this song, I feel so bad. It's just a daydream of mine, a little development I dream of, just off the interstate. Not fancy like Levittown. Christine, stop laughing! Jeremy, we live in New Jersey. How can you be that bad at a New York accent? You're mean. Take this. Petty? Definitely. Worth it? For sure. I take the cup of flour in my hand and flick it at Christine, lightly dusting... Oh, she looks so cute! Lightly dusting the front of her apron and causing her to let out a squeak of surprise. Jeremy, you missed the bowl! I stick out my tongue at her. Just like you missed the mark with the Audrey accent. Before I can react, she scoops some flour with her fingers and throws it at me, coating the apron in one of my sleeves. Remember that you brought this stuff on yourself when I destroy you! You brought this on yourself, okay. I dip both hands in the bag of... You're gonna run out of flour! I dip both hands into the bag of flour and fling it at her in a rather impressive cloud. Christine tries to duck, but she can't avoid all of it and ends up with quite a bit of flour in her hair. She ducks down more like cowards behind the counter, probably holding a handful of flour to use against me. I can't let her win. No mercy. You can hide, but you can't... Run? Well, I guess you could... Wait! You can hide, but you can't escape! I don't need to escape. I'm here to fight! Sound trumpets, let our bloody colors wave! I feel like that's Les Mis, and I have not seen that in so long. She dashes around the counter and sends a puff of flour flying straight into my face. Heck no, she is not getting away with this disrespect! I shall grab the bag because I don't want... Cutting off Christine's ammo seems to be my best possible strategy at the moment. Sitting on top of the counter, Christine ducked behind, so I claim my makeshift as I base at the opposite side of the counter. I reach up and try to grab the bag for myself inconspicuously. I'm kneeling down, so I can't see Christine, but I can only assume she's cowering in the corner behind the counter. Grab the bag and start blindly lowering it to my lap when I feel another pair of hands tug on it. Surprise! Wait! No! No mercy means no mercy! Christine scoops a heaping handful of flour out of the bag and smothers it right in my hair. Stop it! I yield! Christine withdraws her hand and puts it on her hip, grinning in satisfaction. Christine, you're the best at flower fights and do a perfect Audrey voice that I could never emulate. Someone's petty, says the one who started this. She grabs another handful of flour and holds up menacingly. I am sorry for pointing out these typos. Holds it up menacingly. I sigh and put my hands up in the air. Christine, you're the best at flower fights and do a perfect Audrey voice that I could never emulate. Aw, how kind of you to say. Help me up, please. My pride is wounded. She giggles and helps me to my feet. Let's actually put the flour in the bowl now. Good idea. Christine measures out the flour and runs the mixer again while I go get 4 large pans to grease. We pour the batter together into the pan and stick them into the oven with satisfaction. We did it! I hold up my hand and Christine gives me an enthusiastic high five. Cupcakes next? Oh, right. We still have Rice Krispie treats and cupcakes left to make. I groan and dramatically fall into a nearby kitchen chair. Baking takes it out of me. I'm not ready for round 2. That's fine. Let's just sit a minute and eat the leftover batter out of the bowl. But salmonella? The risk is calculated. Trying to remember. I think that's from somewhere. I don't know. I am sorry if I am annoying you guys with me not getting these references. Christine pulls up another chair and sits right next to me, holding the bowl so we can both reach inside without our spatulas. The kitchen is the calmest and quietest it's been since Christine first arrived. I love her energy, but just sitting here with her, listening to the soft piano in the background, is like a dream. Do you think I'm a bad person for avoiding Jake? I nearly choke on my brownie batter and look over at Christine incredulously. Did you really just ask me if I think you're a bad person? You're like the best person I know, Christine. I'm serious. I feel like it's unfair for me to still be mad at him. He's going through a lot right now, and he's probably never meant to hurt me. Okay, Christine, you're not a bad person, but you are going to have to face him. But yeah, it's okay to be angry. Anger is natural. It's okay to be angry, Christine. You have every right to be. No one's expecting you to forgive him instantly. Probably not even Jake. But I should just forgive him. That's what I'm supposed to do. I hesitantly grab Christine's hand and intertwine her fingers. Your feelings aren't any less important than anyone else's, Christine. You are the most empathetic person I've ever met, but I can't help but feel like you don't spend enough time thinking through your own feelings. I know you want to take care of everyone, but you need to take care of yourself too. Jake's on a self-improvement kick. All I'm doing by giving him the cold shoulder is reminding him of his mistakes. I don't want to do that to him. You're not giving him the cold shoulder. You just need space from him for a while, and there's nothing wrong with that. Christine squeezes my hand tighter and leans into me, not saying anything for a minute. Pretending to forgive him would be the easy thing. So, I don't want to do the easy thing. I want to do the right thing, so I'm going to give myself time, and eventually, I think I'll be ready to be his friend again. Yes, Christine. That's how you should do it. I give her a soft smile to show my approval, and she nuzzles further into me, giggling. Oh no, your dad's gonna come up. He's just gonna see this. What? You're all concerned about me. It's funny. Shut up. I'm a good friend. Yeah, you really are. Hey, kiddos, you need any? Oh, have you given up already? That's disappointing to say the least. Child labor laws mandate we designate break times. Well, can't argue with that, sport. Christine, is he working you too hard? Of course not, Mr. Here. He's a proper gentleman. He did toss flour all over me, though. My dad glances around the kitchen, assessing the damage. I can see that. You're gonna have to clean this up after. That's an order, soldier. I roll my eyes and mock salute. Christine notices and follows suit, though her salute is more sincere and less sardonic. Well, back at it, I guess. Can you find the cupcake mix? Wait a sec, Jeremy. Before I can respond, Christine's leaning in, her expression unreadable. Her hand reaches up and she runs her thumbs softly and slowly down my cheek. I have to hold my breath. Sorry, you had flour on your cheek. Me. She leans back abruptly and gives me a bright smile before standing up and starting to browse through the fridge for frosting ingredients. So close yet so far. But I'm okay with that. As long as I can spend time with her, I don't care what she sees me as. Okay, so I'm just gonna save here. Okay, save. Gonna save here. I can delete that. Yeah, so we'll be continuing whenever I can. I know my mom's working tomorrow, and if my dad's also working tomorrow, I might be able to do another episode, so we'll see. And hopefully it doesn't take forever again. Yeah. So, anyways, till next time, I guess.